What's up, guys? How's it going? What is up? Y'all doing alright? Doing alright? I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. It's been a very long week. Pretty good week, but a long week. And honestly, at the end of this week, all I just want to do is just chill. Or work on the rail car. So the place that I work at has a use it or lose it policy on our vacation time. And thanks to COVID, I really haven't used any of my vacation. I've not gone anywhere. I've not really done anything all this year. So I got to thinking about how I should probably just burn some vacation days, and I needed to get the IRL drift car put back together. So I just took the week. I've been off all week. I would love to have done all manner of streams and content creation, but guys, I have been grinding in the garage trying to get this car back together, and I've pretty much succeeded. My goal is to fire it up over this weekend, and I sort of had a stretch goal of trying to have it ready to run before the stream tonight. Didn't quite hit that, but the engine's back in, trans is in, clutch is installed, interior is back, the battery's in, the wiring harness is in. So like if you open the door and turn on the interior lights, they come on and everything. Like, we're ready. The only thing that we're missing is presently it has no oil, it has no coolant, it has no transmission fluid, it has no clutch fluid, and it needs a diff fluid change. So basically we're gonna bust fluid changes out over the weekend, and we should have our first fire up over the weekend, probably Sunday. That's the plan. That is the plan. Everybody, how are you doing? We got Mocked, we got Perky, we got Holy Shoit, Drift Snacks, Hoover, Jetlay, Wide Skies, Gamebot. Everybody in the house. It's a long week for you, says Jet. Yeah, man. I mean, it's great to be off of the day job, but like, I wasn't off. I wasn't relaxing. I was working. I feel like there's two kinds of drifters out there. There's the guys who can drive, and they love to drive, and the guys who can tune and build, and they love to tune and build. You find people who are capable of both, but they always have one that they prefer most of the time. And for me, I'm a driver when it comes down to it. The reason I know how to tune my car is because I can't afford to pay somebody else to do it. And I like to know how to do stuff. I like to learn. I don't hate working on my car, but like, as soon as a bolt that's supposed to, come loose is rusted on and doesn't come loose, I'm not about it. Like, I don't want to have to fix all that shit. I just want it to, if it's supposed to turn, I want it to turn. If it's supposed to snug up and go on, I want it to just fit and go on. You know how it is. Alright. Tonight we are starting out with circuit drifting at Meteora Drift Park. It's a real-life circuit based out of Greece. And then after that, we're going to be going to Scuba Fruits Line for some Touge drifting. Just checking chat real quick. Calvin, there's like a 99.99% chance that if the cars and tracks aren't showing up, you failed to put them in the correct spot. I get asked this like every day, and almost always that is the reason. But if for any reason it's not, the other possibilities, which my understanding is they would show up, they just wouldn't actually let you load in, is some mod cars and tracks require custom shaders patch, and that requires content manager and a few other things. I have a separate video series on how to mod Assetto Corsa with those, and then I have my older video, just the one that's how to mod Assetto Corsa vanilla. But so few mods use the plain style anymore, and so many require custom shaders patch, which generally works with content manager, that I highly recommend going that route if you're serious about modding. Either way, I mean, it's not ever effortless, if you don't want to put in the time to troubleshoot your issues and ask for help in the community and all that stuff, then there are people like that who just can't be bothered, and modding is not for those people. I'm not saying that that's you, but anyway, hopefully chat can get you sorted out, and we'll hope that you get all set. If you found the car's content folder, it should be good. We'll see. White Skies, which e-brake do I prefer for sim drifting? The only one I've really used is the Fanatec e-brake, but I have had it break, and I've heard of others breaking. Fanatec makes great wheels and pedal kits. And great shifters. I don't think that their e-brake is one of their best moments. Like, it feels great when it works, but I've seen a few people who have broken them, myself included. So you could try those at your own risk. The eBay no-name handbrakes are an option as well. And last but not least, who is it? Royal Simtech as well has one. It's about as expensive as the Fanatec one. I haven't used one. I'm sure there's a few others. I need to try some of those pieces of kit and make some reviews. What's up, CEO? Love the videos. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. Sorry, it's been kind of a quiet day. Perky got the CSL Elite pedals. Very nice. GameBot, the tracks are in my Discord, and you'll need the password, which is also in the Discord. Let me drop this into chat for you. Can't wait to get the shifter. Ha! Using the spacebar e-brake. I need to make a video on that. Spacebar e-brake is where it's at. There's a lot of people that would run an e-brake if they realized they could for free. Everybody owns a keyboard if you own a computer. Alright, let's do some driving. Let's do a couple laps here. Let's see. Roll over here. Help you start sim drifting. Right on. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear it. So I'm just going to warn you guys, it's going to be a fun stream, but it's also going to be kind of a lazy stream. Because I have been doing what I like to call mechanic yoga for the past 5 days. You know, my car is not, I don't own a lift, I'll put it that way. So my car's like maybe 15, 16 inches off the ground, and I have been shimmying under it to do all the work on it. Which has been pretty wild. So I'm pretty sore. I'm tired. I don't feel like working. So I'll do some decent driving probably, but I may not be quite as energetic as I usually am. Dead meat, fellas. I'm so excited to get my car back together. I'm actually really disappointed I couldn't fire it up before the stream. If I had gotten it ready, I probably would have done a cell phone stream for 10 minutes before this to just to show it running. We'll do a little chasing here. We're gonna come up on 500. See if I can drive worth a crap after not having any practice all week. Started off giving 500 a bump straight away. A nice gentle door tap, the kind that you're supposed to do. I'm actually not very good at that. I don't practice it very often, because in real life I don't really there's only a few people I'd even want to do that to, and usually they'd have to ask. I just have too much respect for everybody's cars. Maybe I'll get past that this year, we'll see. It's mostly just I didn't trust myself not to botch it in previous years. Matt, how's it going? Labsy, thanks to you I can tandem. That's awesome, dude. I mean, you're the one who learned the skill. I appreciate the love, and I do put out videos that do help people discover it, but ultimately, every person that's able to tandem, it's thanks to them, you know. It's like, it's your effort, it's your hard work that lets you get to that point. So, I mean, I love the shout-outs. I need the shout-outs to help me grow the channel and everything. But in addition to that, never sell yourself short. Because you put in all the time and effort. Alright, let's dive in here. probably go to POV so that you guys can see what we're up to over here. Didn't realize it was Friday. Bro, you're chilling. Working from home or something? I was late on my shift. I'm getting gapped. And then my transition timing was off. Ooh. Too spicy. God, I'm doing shitty today. Alright. We're gonna switch over, get that GoPro footage going on for you guys. What's up, Doomy? Says, I'm surprised I got a car, I was a bit late. Oh, who knows, man. I haven't been quite as consistent with publishing my live streams in advance, and so between that and the fact that I'm doing a mix of drifting and grip content, I feel like I'm not getting quite as many viewers on the algorithm on the live streams lately. Only by 25 or 50, it's not a ton. So maybe it's just not as active today. Once I get the IRL car all sorted out here, I'll be able to come back in and do a little bit better job, frankly, on all of this stuff. Alright, let's see how the POV cam is looking. It's up a little higher than it needs to be. That seems decent. Pull it here more. I want you guys to be able to see the wheel to a reasonable degree here. Ugh. Of course, I got chat right over top of the wheel. That might not be ideal. We'll see. These freaking cables. Wired up here like Neo from the Matrix. Logan, what is up? Corvette smokes a lot when it stopped. Smoke is bluish gray. Bluish gray smoke usually means there's oil in the smoke, so you might want to be checking out your compression test. See if you have got a weak cylinder where oil is getting blown by. What is that going to be like? Piston rings or head gasket are possibilities. Demi says, been seeing the Facebook post for the IRL car, it's coming along well. Yeah, I was just telling chat, but like, I could start it right now. It has no fluids at all in it, including oil, so like, I'm not gonna start it right now, obviously. But legit, all I have to do is like, oil, coolant, trans fluid, clutch fluid, and diff fluid. And it'll be set. Tips to get better at sim drifting? I mean, I put a couple videos out on it. If you mean like tips to be able to drift like in the lead position, for example, or solo drive, then yeah, I've got a video on it that I feel like does a pretty solid job. What is it called? How to drift without spinning out. It's a little bit of an older video. I kind of would like to remake it. But it gives you all the gist. Would I be open to making a precision drifting tutorial? Like how to do wall rides and stuff? How to hit inner clips? Like, precision drifting is basically just having decent line control, isn't it? To be fair, I don't actually have the best line control for outside clips. nice. I'll have to think on that one. I don't want to make stuff that like isn't good advice. And so I know that I can speak in general about some ways to alter your line and like take a good line through a track, or at least be cognizant of the line that you're taking. But I don't know that I consider myself good enough to want to make a tutorial on every aspect of that. It's like I said, I feel like I rate myself at like a 4 out of 10 on wall rides. Like I just don't do them a lot in real life because I don't want to have to repair my car, bodywork or mechanical, if I overcook it. And like I wouldn't go that close, and that would have been too close. If this were real life, how close would I get to walls and stuff? Well, I would never go off track, first of all. It's pretty common. So I'll do inner clips real tight in real life. I'm super confident on inside clips. What's up, Effie? I probably only go out about this far in real life. I don't try to get all the way out there. I just get a couple feet from the wall and call it a day. Hey Rip, how's it going, man? I generally like the WDT physics. I haven't driven cars that have like 500 plus wheel before. So to a degree, I don't really, man, he went really wide. I don't know that I'm the best at evaluating like realism for pro style cars, because so far nobody's let me drive a pro style car. Maybe someday. However, what's up? However, I generally think the WDT physics are solid. I haven't been a huge fan of the VDC cars that I've driven, but again, I don't like cars that are really twitchy, and gripped up cars tend to be kind of psychotic to drive. I like to gracefully float the car around. Not like zero traction. My car is pretty gripped up for a Matsuri car, but it still has like a really good traction balance, and I can get off throttle without the car just freaking out and trying to go full grip mode and then understeering or spinning out. Oh, way too late on throttle there. Even this car tried to grip up. Clutch gang cars, I mean, they're Tanda Buddy clones, so from a realism standpoint, not much. From a look standpoint, they might be alright. It's been a while since I've looked at them. Holy Shoy, it says, I practiced Tanda Buddies and learned how to transition, but I couldn't transition in any other type of car until I started practicing WDTS. Yeah, you get used to that really slow transition time that Tanda Buddy physics cars have. Oh man, server's got some lag today, or my computer does. Oh, what have I done? I'm just not with it. My favorite pack, again, take it with a grain of salt because I really like final bout style cars and like Matsuri cars. I really don't prefer like Pro 2 and Pro 1 style cars. But World Drift Tour Street Pack, my favorite pack by far. Oh, I suck at driving. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's do some tandems. Hey, it's Shadow Hunter. Let's tandem with Shadow. Shadow is ready for a break as well. He's been doing that grind at school and work at the same time, so I've not seen my homie in a while. Shadow with the wall tap, which would have been a pristine wall tap in real life, but anything more than the slightest graze in Assetto ends up wrecking your stuff. Perky and Holy Shoit getting a car. In game, my name is Maggie. Okay, I will look for you on track. Thank you for letting me know, because otherwise I would never have connected those dots. Oh, what am I doing? I've competed IRL, it's been a long time. I'm not really into it now though, I just kind of chill out and enjoy drifting with my friends. I suppose it'd be possible for me to compete in sim, because my biggest issue with competing IRL is just that I don't want to have to fix my car. I'm just lazy. I'd rather drive it than fix it. And if I feel like if I compete with most people in grassroots events, it's only a matter of time until somebody messes up, whether it's me or not. You know, I'm not saying that I'm perfect and I never make mistakes, but just that when you're trying to win and you're not just trying to have a good time and drive close with your friends, I feel like people try hard. And when you try hard, you make mistakes. I did see the direct drive, or the new direct drive. Oh, too much. Sorry, Shadow. Into the grass too much. Uematsu-san, ohayou gozaimasu. お疲れ様です。本章どうでしたか？僕の方は、3次元現実の車、ドリフト車を、直し中だから、毎晩ガレージに頑張ってて、多分明日、明後日、スタートアップができるんですから、疲れちゃうんですけど嬉しい。Just catching up with Uematsu-san on what is new here. You guys already know how I'm working on that IRL car. We'll have it going soon. Oh, Perky? Perky も日本語できますか？偉いじゃん。よし。そうやってみよう。やべ。もうぶつかっちゃいました。Everybody's already wiping out. Oh, thanks, Shadow. That was perfect timing. I gripped up and Shadow gives me a bump. It was ideal. Wolf? No? Hi. Wolf is also speaking the Japanese. Perky, I was saying you also speak Japanese. That's an awesome way to go. We're gonna follow Doomy for a couple laps here. Oh, that went nice. Doomy likes to brake on transition, which is not a bad way to do it if the car is kind of hard to keep from spinning, but I've got to keep that in mind. Oh, nope, I killed him. My bad. The way that I dive in on transitions is not compatible. Not as compatible with like transition braking. I can do it, I just have to remind myself to alter the timing. It's not my default because that's not how I transition usually. Oof, bad times. Sir, yeah, I'll drop the Discord link in chat for you. It's in the video description too. Oh, my bad, guns. I did not expect a 360, but that's alright. I like to do this from time to time as well. Watching springs. Yeah, I don't have any issues with springs that I know of. I must have missed something in chat. But, Locked and Doomy, thank you guys, as always, for your help on that side of things. I am reading katakana とかどういう意味？ウルフさん。すま理解できな。多分日本語不足なんですけど、僕の方は。Rootkit, Shadow Hunter. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna just go past Shadow or what. That was kind of cray. What's up, Titus? This is Meteora. It's a real-life drift track based out of Greece. Well, it's just a little bit too many revs there. And where are we up to next? Sadamine Touge will be coming up after this. Let's follow this guy, Sparky. See what you got. Alright, so usual stuff. When following somebody new, I usually give them some room. Looks like he didn't want me to follow him, which is fine, it's not a requirement. So then next up is this guy. Maybe that's Mickey.exe. It's hard to read. That would be understeer into the corner. Alright, let's find someone new. Who are we gonna follow next? Do some driving breakdowns, some of the classic content from my live streams. Let's try this yellow car out. Who's this? Fuel Drift iMercenary, right on. Putting the car in gear would help. We're gonna not drift for a second to get caught up. Okay. What's up, A-Tip? I would probably just get Scuba Fruit Slime at this point, because we quite possibly won't have a slot open until then anyway. Slots do open, but could be a while, so I prioritize getting the next track ready first, and then once it's done, you can try to hop in here. I think I got, I don't know, 15-20 minutes left. In-game name is Sparky. On controller. Dude, it's all good. No pressure, no worries, but I get it. It's actually really hard, of course, to follow people on controller usually, so it's fine. Dan asks for good beater rear-wheel drive car suggestions. In the States, I definitely think that the 350Z and the SN95 Mustang are solid options. If you're not in the States, gosh, it's probably a BMW. A tip, we are presently at Meteora, and then after Meteora we're going to Scuba Fruits Line, and it's all linked in the KT announcements channel. You probably already know that though. BMW it is, yeah. I don't know where that guy came from. I did not see, I think Andros it is. Go off track and come back on. Well, depending on the country we're rolling about, Nebulous, I'm in the 180SX. But depending on the country, if a 350Z is expensive, a Miata is probably expensive too. Alright, we got mocked. We got Andros. Not followed him really before, so I'm the third car in a mystery train. It's gonna be like those oh shucks, what are they called? Those jelly beans. Either they're gonna be delicious or terrible, the mystery pack. We got the mystery train right here. Question is it gonna take us somewhere rad, or is there gonna be a pain train? The 180, all the cars on here, and the track, and the weather, and the lighting, and the graphics, and the smoke. It's all mod content. Jelly bellies! Man, I was spacing out for a second there. I don't know what that was. Alright, we're gonna send it with Holy Shoit from the chat. Oh. That didn't work at all. Oh, jeez. I have never gotten pushed through a barrier before. FPS Wyatt, what is up, man? How's it going? So I'm running a computer I built around the end of 2018. I believe it was. AMD Ryzen 2700X, NVIDIA RTX 2070 GPU, 32 gigs of RAM, because I also edit on this computer because I do the YouTubes. Just gonna wait to roll in until this turn. Team left foot brake here. buying a project car. Any tips? Kind of depends on how you want to spend your two resources, time and money. So if you have the money, I think it's really worthwhile to consider saving the time and buy somebody else's project that's well sorted and already runs. Even though that's the most expensive route. Like if you drop $10,000 or $15,000 on somebody else's built drift car, you'll get straight into seat time, and usually, like, especially if you watch them for a while, if you know who they are before they have put the car up for sale, it'll be like a really solid, good build. Save you a lot of time. But if you're more looking at the budget side of things and you want to spend time instead of money, then I would look at a chassis that has not had an engine swap, does not have like a bunch of aftermarket lighting or electronics that have been essentially like the electronic wiring hasn't been cut up any. And then just get you a chassis that's fairly capable. A lot of people make kind of stretch decisions for stuff that they don't have the experience to own. Like a broken S13 that has electrical issues and needs half of a new wiring harness, but it's really affordable. A lot of times people's enthusiasm to own a car like that takes over their sense of reason for the fact that perhaps like they're completely helpless with electrical issues. Like if you don't know how to diagnose and fix that stuff and haven't done it before, it may not be the time to learn. We're gonna tandem with Sprinks here a little bit. That was a very little bit. Let's see who's behind me here. Looks like Shadow Hunter, so I'm going to go really slow for a minute, give him a chance to catch up. There he is. That was not my plan at all. Morbid, what is up? Welcome back. Thank you. It's been a long week, but I'm here as always. Views. Nice. G-Nac, how's it going? I'm not so good at reading chat while driving tonight. Got a few laps left that we can make before track change, but it's coming up. Look at this crew we got, man. We got all manner of cars on track. Big trains. Morbid says, I always hop in when it's full. Driving with people today. What's the stream about tonight? Yeah. So I stream every Friday at this time. First on YouTube, and then on my Twitch channel, which is just /KameTrick. We're doing Assetto. Oops. Sorry, bud. That was my fault. We're doing Assetto as usual. I need to get more games going. This has not been the week for it, though. I have really been just working on the real car. And we're doing some circuit drifting for about the next 5 minutes, and then we're going to switch over to Touge drifting on initial D tracks. Then we'll bounce over to Twitch, where I'm going to be doing some grip stuff in Irohazuka, the full course, because it's 2 one-way roads, if you remember from initial D, and I've got a mod map. It's a paid mod that a couple members of my community have at least, and so we'll be doing a run on it with 1960s and 70s cars. Let you see both sides of Irohazuka, not just the one from initial D. Yeah, it is downhill and uphill. And it's one way each way, which is pretty rad. What's up, Alex? How are you? Sapsic, thank you. I have been working on this setup for a couple of years, in between drifting my actual car. Really, it's also in part thanks to the content and my viewers that I have been able to get some of the equipment. The GoPro I already owned for real-life drifting, but the cam link that the GoPro plugs into to get this view that you're seeing now is thanks to my viewers. Oh, that was an early transition. Also, the Stream Deck here is thanks to you guys as well. Oh. Sorry, rootkit. That was all my fault. Bad time to try to reinitiate. You watched all my videos, right on. That's awesome. I appreciate that. In that case, definitely thanks to you, because it's not much, but the ad revenue does help out. I buy stuff with it every couple of months. And it's like stuff for the channel too. I don't mean like I'm going out to McDonald's. Like, I'm buying light kits, I'm buying cameras, I'm buying audio gear. Actual stuff that just makes the content that much better. Feeling that run anyway. I've learned so much about general car controls ever since I started sim drifting, thanks to the content. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying so. Sometimes I'm not the most motivated. Just have a whole lot of things going on. Everything is an opportunity cost, and so it really does continue to help me stay on top of the content. Just knowing that people are getting value out of it. Just sub from Goose's collab bid last month. Right on. That's awesome. Welcome. Yeah, it was fun to drive with him. Or wait, no, I haven't driven with Goosiest yet, I don't think. I invited him, and he said he wanted to get more seat time first in Assetto. So I have yet to collab with him, Who did we have on last time? I invited Goosiest. We had Shifter, G2 Fast, and C Toretto for the last sort of like YouTuber collab session that I did. Love the stream, watch it every Friday. 5 in the morning here, so it's late. Oof. The coach just says, the funny thing, though, one place I benefited the most from drifting was driving mid-engine cars in grip. Yeah, I believe it. Alright, that is time for this track. If you haven't already, hit like. And I'm going to get our second track set up. Toss you guys over to clips for a moment while I do that. Oh my goodness. It is getting hot in here, fellas. It's getting warm in the part of the country where I live. And if we don't have on the air conditioning, then I cook a little bit. Gonna be real hot by the end of the stream, but that's all right. It's just like working out at the gym. It's exercise. What track is up next? We are going to Scuba Fruit's Line. Let me find Scuba Fruit's Line. Bonk. Grab our content. Drop it in. Restart the server. We'll be up soon. Mock, it's a little humid. It's not usually too bad. This weekend has been kind of, or the end of this week has been kind of humid. It's like 40% humidity right now. It's not bad. Gosh, it's down to 70 degrees. I guess I could open the window if I really wanted to. My neighbor in the wintertime, he's got a wood burning stove. So he's burning like actual logs of wood, and the smoke from how the wind is flows into this side of things, and sometimes it'll come in the window when I have the window open in the wintertime. And I kind of dig it. It's like an immersion mod. Mr. Miguel built the wood rig. Yeah, man, it's a good way to go. If you don't have to move it around much, and you can just set it up and kind of set it and forget it, then it's a solid move. True Labsy, 98% humidity. That's what it's like. I used to live in Japan, and in the monsoon season, it is gnarly. You like take a shower, walk out of the shower, and as soon as you like walk out of your door, it's just like you're in the shower again. Like just. Logan's in Minnesota. Oof. Cold. Yeah, it's not crazy humid in Oklahoma, but it's in the 50%-ish zone, I would guess. Let's see. Gotta remember the password for this track. I think it is this. And then we'll be dropping it into Discord here shortly, assuming that I have the password correct. You guys are enjoying the cheeky Initial D music we got rolling. We gotta get in the zone here. SJR says, when I go to media after an online game, it doesn't have my recent game. How do I fix that? If you have Content Manager, and if you don't, get Content Manager. I forget where exactly, but there's a setting where you can tell it for replays, like how long to record and what's maximum file size to record, and I just maximize out both of those so that it generally records like hour and a half or 2 hour long replay sessions. Rail Slide, what's up? Made this for Kame. Dude, good to see you. How have you been? Thanks for tuning in. Alright, here comes our password for Scuba. All right, we are in here. The lights on. Let's try to do a run. He started typing, sweating intensifies. Alright, let's roll. I don't practice Touge a lot. Obviously. So, it may take me a minute. Also, I'm just driving the track based on Turbo's lead, which granted Turbo usually gives good lead runs. Samuel, how's it going? Just trying to struggle around our first lap here of the Scuba Fruits line. My gearing is like off, or I needed to go up to third here. Probably just need to go up to third there. Jeez, we're just stuck at the top of second with no wheel speed at all. Can't really drift if you don't have revs to work with. I think I'm gonna have to make second a bit longer. Yeah, since I always drive these cars stock, go up to third here, see if that helps. It does help. Oh, damn it. That was not what we needed at all. Okay. That's full with the gears, just a hair. Get a little bit more of that. We don't need much fuel. Yeah, Tamada did not work. JC, yeah, mine is pretty much on autosave for the replays. Well, you know what else I want to do? I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to put the map in front of my eyeballs here. If if I actually see what turns are coming up, it does help me out a lot with my strategy. It is a good time. It is a good time. And yeah, mine basically auto-saves my replays. It doesn't get all of them, but it gets the majority of them. That's what I get for trying to pass on the Touge. I need like 20 more horsepower in these cars. Sometimes. Will that be out for the night? It would help if I didn't suck. Glad that you had fun. We'll see you next time. Oh, Logan, you're good. Man, some of these guardrails, if you just tap them, they fuck you up. That sucks. voice chat on Discord while streaming? I do occasionally. I'm not really able to communicate with my chat at the same time as I'm like chatting with people in Discord though, so it's kind of one or the other. Like either you 100% get ignored if you're in chat, or I can't be in voice chat. I might do some either offline stuff at some point or some I don't know what I would call it, but some exclusive streams that aren't necessarily open. We're like, that's a perk. Basically, I will be live streaming it, but we'll just be hanging out, and I won't be really interacting with chat. And I make that clear because I don't want people to come in to ask me questions and not get much attention. I do wonder how well I would drive if I wasn't busy reading chat all the time. Crash right there. I thought it was the turn beforehand, so I gave it huge brakes, and it was not the turn that I thought it was. And then, of course, we get to the turn that I was trying to watch out for, and I don't think it's that turn, so then I don't slow down and keep shit. Oh, dang it. Pedaling the car hard through that section. Massive clutch kicks in third gear. I think we're close to the end of the track. Oh, I'm out of gas. No more fuel. Alright. Too much not gas. Yes. Excellent. Long road. Yeah, we did one or two cool things before we ate shit. Let's raise rear tire pressure, see if we can't lose some traction, pick up some wheel speed. That'll either be the right call or a terrible call. Alright, we're going to POV mode for the next little bit, because it's cool looking. You guys have got a better idea of what I'm actually looking at on track. Berto, dig the content. Thank you. Tips for diff swaps. Open diff. Much love from Cali. Well, thank you. I need to go back to Cali. I went out to Apple Valley Speedway or Grange, and it was a good time. I would say probably the cheapest option, and what 99% of drifters do, is to get a welded diff. The second option, if you're into drifting, is to get a two-way clutch diff, which is what I chose to do. Two-way diffs are way, way, way nicer in parking lots and moving your car around, which is pretty rowdy. However, they are a lot more expensive. You can just weld an open diff for like a couple $100 if you got a friend that'll do it for you for a little bit. If you are trying to I was minorly distracted there. If you're trying to get a two-way diff though, they're so expensive. Like $800 to $1,200. Yeah, if you already knew how to weld, it's what, $50 in materials? Probably not even that. Come on, car. Still nowhere near enough power to do anything. So do you have to give out your own wallet to get a two-way diff? It's not free. I'm assuming we're talking about IRL car stuff. That was too hard. Never been to Apple Valley, only Willow Springs. Yeah. Opposite for me. I'd really like to check out Horse Thief at some point. It looks like it would be a blast. It also looks like it would be kind of challenging for my car, but if the final bout cars can do it, my car can probably do it. Or get decently close. Taking what I call angry talk to me lines as we bounce the car off all the guardrails. The initial D series, essentially, the views and the analytics indicated that it was not going to be a good fit for this channel. If I do it, I'm going to do it on a separate channel. Along with just like the IRL drift season coming up and more stuff going on. I may still stream it some. I just don't know that I'm gonna be able to make time and justify time to do videos on that for the viewership that this channel has. Because people just don't want to see it. We do a barrel roll. I did a couple videos on Initial D Arcade Stage 8, which were super fun. I enjoy it, but I think I would start a new channel that's just Initial D content, or like remaking Initial D races and various games, in addition to the Initial D arcade games themselves. I think that will work better if I want to spend my time to do that. Although, like I said, live streaming is kind of a freebie, and so I might live stream it at some point. I was going to a couple different weekends, but I never have any time to even set my stream up, and so I have not been able to get my live stream stuff set up to run it. The amount of I don't have time is really depressing. Yeah, I've seen some of those. I don't know that I'd sweat actually trying to do perfect recreations so much as just like inspired. Like very obviously, you know, Pseudo versus Takumi on Hirohasuka type stuff. But if, you know, we don't have the exact same passing and whatnot, I don't care. Like, I'm not that worried about it. Carried just a hair too much speed for that section. Up to third. Come on, car. Let's make it work, please. Ah, too much. guys. Too much. And dirty tires. Come on now. Well, arguably we completed a run. Whew. Hydrate a little bit. What's up, 11? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Jordan, Soul, Custom Shaders Patch, Content Manager, World Drift Tour, Street Pack, and then all the tracks. Thank you, dude. I'm pretty fond of this wheel as well. It's a shame you can't buy them anymore. Whatever it is, I don't think it's still made. Or if it is, it's like a one-off thing. Parked! WTF am I? Oh. So I've gotta go around all this shit. That's fine. I was in contact with Alexi. I hadn't met him in person. Oh. Oh my god. That's funny. Ah yes, the unexpected error that has no information. Well, nobody expects the unexpected error, that's all I can say. I get those too. Don't always know how to fix them. Man, exactly. Assetto doing Assetto shit. That's so true. Gotta check the wheel there. I think the 80C 420 cars are Tandem Buddy clones. Or pretty dang close. And in general, I don't hate Tandem Buddy cars, but I don't really prefer to drive them myself. Restarting Content Manager is certainly an option. I don't know if it'll work. There are so many potential variables that it's very difficult to say what causes an unexpected error, since it doesn't actually tell you what causes the error. That is one step. There's like 1,000 that you may want to try, but that is certainly one. After that, you need to start looking at what version of the map you have, what version of the cars you have, whether you have modified the data in any of the cars. Like, usually you get checksums for that. Troubleshooting is not one of my strong points because my stuff almost never breaks. I don't know why people have so much trouble, because if everybody had the same experience I had, your shit would, like, almost never break. Oh, yikes. turbo. That was a mess. That was a shitty move. Trying to use third gear is always a death sentence. Taking Mitsubishi FTO Pike's Peak car up Scuba, it has 1,361 horsepower. Good luck with you, bud. That does not sound like a fun time to me. Sounds like you got it sorted, which is awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Here, Morbid, right on. Thank you for tuning in and stopping in to say hi. Have a good night. See you next time. Holy shit, glad you got it working. We are actually doing okay here. Had some good times. Some good times at Scuba. I'm taking a small break. I am tired. Just coming from a biased standpoint, but do you ever get bored of just drifting? Why not go more into grip? I do both, in real life and in sim. So we're actually going to be doing Ito Hazuka full in 60s and 70s touring cars up next on Twitch, and then we're going to be doing Fujimi Kaido in the same 60s and 70s touring cars. Things like the BMW 2002, the Mazda RX-3, the Datsun 510, the Renault Alpine 1110, or Alpine, however you say it, Alpina, I forget what it's called. Did I say BMW 2002, the Hillman Imp? Some cool old cars. So, granted, when I do grip stuff, I do like cars that are so old with such poor suspension and like old tires that you still have to slide them around to some degree, but obviously the point is not to drift them and I don't have angle kits. So I do. I'm low with this grip person myself. Once in a while I drift for fun. Good to have a reality check. Yeah, man. I think the grip and drip. Fuck, I'm so tired. I can't speak. Drift and grip are two sides of the same coin. So if you're trying to grip, you're going to drive as fast as possible with traction. Inevitably, some of those times you're going to go slower than possible. Other times you're going to go too fast, and if you go too fast, the car could go into a drift. If you don't understand how to drift on purpose, then you're going to reach a point where perhaps you lose extra time or even end your race because you course out real bad. So I think that it's important for grip drivers to learn how to drift. They don't have to be amazing at it, but I'd like them to be competent so they can save themselves when they wipe out. GT or F1? No. If it has has arrows or slicks, I generally don't do it. It just is really really taxing to keep up with. Granted, I haven't actually tried. I couldn't hop in to do F1. That's completely impossible. I'd have to work my way up through like all the karts and stuff, and so I just prefer street cars and production cars and things that I have a chance of owning in my lifetime and buying with my income in my lifetime. When I'm at my throttle on Assetto, it maps R2 and L2. Do you know how to fix this? On a controller, no, not off the top of my head. Sorry, I play on a wheel, so I don't have a whole lot of controller knowledge. Chat can probably help you out though. A110 is a real beauty, one of my favorite cars. It's a neat looking car. I hadn't heard of it really much until Art of Rally came out, and I played it a little bit. Zachy, what's up, man? You actually just caught the end of the stream. We're fixing to head over to twitch.tv/KameTrick. It's on a wheel. You need to set it to wheel and not gamepad then. There shouldn't be an L2 and R2 on a wheel, I don't think. GT3 cars are quite affordable compared to higher series. GT4 is actually achievable. Yeah. Maybe I'll try the Alpine. I have been doing the Datsun. I've been really enjoying the Datsun. I'll probably do the Datsun for, maybe I'll do the Alpine for Virginia. So for those of you guys who are going to come over with me to Twitch, do be aware that I am running Project Kaido's Edo Hazuka full. It is a paid mod. They have a tester version that's downhill only, but it's only got 2 pit slots, so that's not really exciting for anybody. Everybody that's got it already, which we ran it in my Touge Shipbox Challenge last year for that season. All those folks who are still around will probably come out and shred. A couple other people on it as well. It's not sponsored, it's not a shout out in like a way that was requested, but I think it's a really fun map. It's well done, and it's $6. I think it's worth it. I wouldn't worry about trying to get it to join in now if you don't already have it, but then again, because it's a paid mod, I only expect to have probably 5 people on track with me or something. It's not going to be that many, and I am running all 32 pits, so you should find a pit slot, because I don't think too many people have it. That's the gist though. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it. If you haven't already hit like, here is the information you need to join over on Twitch. And we will see you there in 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to take a quick break, get some more water, and do what I do. There you go. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.